Alright, let's have a little bit of talk here. I just posted something up. This is actually a real law here in Europe. As far as the United States, it's been diminished, destroyed. As far as legal rights, they come from Europe in the sense of showing you on a piece of paper what law states or what the law you have to abide by. As far as Trump, your satisfaction rate, who cares about your satisfaction rate? No one cares if you're satisfied on a personal level. No one cares if, you got millions of dollars that you've been siphoning out of kids through their minds and stuff. By that, your beliefs and religion and that of the pyramids. No one cares, Trump. You're a fucking joke. That's the truth. So if Trump wants to go down in history, because so far, Trump, you're going down in history in the sense of baby raper, child molester, murderer, killer, genociding younger kids under the age of 18, under the age of 13. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that no one wants on their paper. And it's being written down as you speak, you moron. Now, the funny part about it is, Trump, you may think this has this ain't ever gonna hurt you. You'll be back, this, that, and another thing. But the funny part of it is that business is not a government, and government will never, in the sense of certain things, be looked at as a business. Because when the government tells you to go to work at a place that they own, it's quote unquote referenced as a business, but it's not business. You see, you never understood that back in 1987. Your little, I won't say you're little, but your mind couldn't you couldn't understand that. And the fact you have one over in Europe and you have one in the U.S. is a huge problem. I mean, right now, Trump, let me tell you something. When I start to talk about killing and murdering, okay? Killing and murdering. It is perfectly legal if a person makes more than one of themselves to the point that they become an aggressor. They become one who orders people by ordering to go to war, to shoot someone. And I mean, this is a very, very defined thing. But at the same time, if you tell someone, "I'll make that guy's life a living hell," or make her life a living hell, or don't give her money, take the money from USPS and that has their name on it, X-ray it like you've been doing, and take that money and go elsewhere. Give to someone who needs it is what you've been saying in your little thoughts and mind. But your mind's not that little now, is it? Now, the funny part about it is you're making yourself become more murderable. And there is a way a person can do that. It's very, very simple. Cause a lot of trouble. Send a lot of people after someone. And you'll find out how fast those cops and those police officers, anyone in those state, federal, maximum security prisons could overturn that judge's decision in just a snap of a finger, just like that. To the point that because the judge is the aggressor, because the courts are not made for justice, and that the reason that most people go out and do what they do is because of the courts, and that's a 99.5%, that they now have established back in 1980. Everyone on that island that went and had a little secret meeting about how they're going to overthrow the United States government, the main Avery country singer, and how, plus politicians, but how they're going to do this and how they're going to do that. There's only a few simple words if you know how to use it correctly, and you speak the words and boom, snap a finger, your life's gone. That's gone for good, dude. If you let it stack up and stack up and stack up. You see, someone tried that with me, and it didn't work. Because I was smart enough to do one thing, but it definitely did something else. It didn't kill the body. Body's still there. As far as what it did do, it pulled something done that had no words put to it. And when it did that, is where what you pretty much got back then and now. Now the interesting part is, Trump, when I say you went over that line, that means that all that stacking is more and more possible than you think, and most people do it by accident. Not murdering, but someone making themselves murderable to the point that their life's gone. So if you want to die in your sleep and not come back, that's your choice. As far as correcting the situation, it might help you a little bit, but when the reference of how far you stacked in shit, you can almost touch the sky, Trump. Bye-bye. As well as you, Obama, so it's kind of interesting. Just can't stick with one color. It's illegal, state color on the skin. Bye-bye.